Hi guys, Dazzie here with another episode of my showcase series. This time it is episode 101. And today I will be showcasing the Dick Grayson Robin key issue comic books in my personal collection. Yeah, I've amassed some nice ones over the years, guys. We're going to start with the Silver Age book. We're going to go up through the Copper Age. And then we're going to get into the Robin series itself. Dick Grayson Robin, a character that was brought to me by Burt Ward back in the day in that fantastic 60s Batman show. I've always enjoyed the character. But before we continue, if I could perhaps ask you for a subscription, a like, a share, a comment, ding that bell for notifications. It all really helps my low grade productions. Now I may cough a little bit through this. I've got a tickly cough, but I'm determined to get more content out to you guys. So, Dick Grayson Robin. Great book to start with, guys, because this is iconic, this one. And it's a book I picked up in early 2024 when I was down in Blackpool for one of my son's chess congresses. And this includes a panel of Batman slapping Robin. Believe it or not, that is recognizable in many internet memes. And it's a panel that just makes me laugh. And it shouldn't, because it's violent, but this is World's Finest, issue 153, guys. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a beater, but I only paid £3 for it. £3. And I picked this up in a Blackpool comic shop called iCollectibles. They've got so many books there, guys. And if you can dig long and hard, you can find some decent stuff. And we're talking, they've got probably over 100,000 books there. Long boxes galore. But the panel itself, guys, it's this one. We know the one, don't we? Look at that. Bang. Have some of that boy wonder. And like I say, this is a beater. We got Batman's face coloured in. We got some writing on the cover. It's all happening. And I think it's detached at one staple. I used some special comic tape. But it's complete. And that's the kind of book I like to find, where I can clean it up and just make it a little bit more presentable. So we go from the Silver Age into the Bronze Age, and this is a classic book. A few years ago in a local gaming shop, a suitcase full of comics came into the shop, and loads of Silver and Bronze Age keys. And then amongst these books, I picked up the first Dark Side, the first Dead Man, and this book. And I paid £10 a piece, and I picked up probably 20 books from that in two separate visits. I picked this one up. I already had this one in low grade, but I sold the low grade for more than what I paid this. Like I say, £10 for this one. Detective Comics issue 400. And that, look how the colours pop on this one, guys. Of course, we know the book. First appearance and origin of Man-Bat Robert Kirkland Langstrom. Now, we've had Man-Bat in many animated shows and movies. I think Robert Kirkland Langstrom appeared himself in one of the 80s/90s Batman movies. And the reason this is in my Robin showcase, this is the first Batgirl and Robin team-up story. As you can see at the top there, Robin and Batgirl mentioned. Anniversary issue 400. Great read. And Man-Bat is one of my favourite characters, and I do feel we'll see him from James Gunn at some point. Yeah, I picked this one up in the middle of 2022. We're getting the Justice League Dark. I think Man-Bat could even appear in that. And then we move on into another big Robin key. And this is DC Comics Presents issue 26. We know why this is there. This is the first appearance of the new Teen Titans team, led by Robin. You got Wonder Girl in the team, Kid Flash, Cyborg, Raven, Beast Boy, and Starfire. It is the first appearance of Cyborg Victor Stone. We saw him in the Snyderverse amongst other things, and I met the actor Ray Fisher who played him in the Snyderverse. First appearance of Raven, Rachel Roth. First appearance of Starfire, Corey Anders. First appearance of Silas Stone, Cyborg's dad. We most recently saw him in the Doom Patrol TV show. Just a great issue. This is where Beast Boy becomes Changeling, so bang for your buck on this one. And I picked this one up for £20 at the local antique shop in the middle of 2018. It's a pence copy, but beggars can't be choosers. Great issue, and it's all to do with this kind of like 16-page insert mini comic within DC Comics Presents issue 26. So we go from the first appearance of the new Teen Titans team to the second, and that comes in the new Teen Titans issue number 1. There we go. Robin front and center, of course. Classic run by Marv Wolfman and George Perez. Like I say, second appearance and origin of the new Teen Titans team. Second appearance of Cyborg and Raven and Starfire. Now, the events from this issue take place 1 week after Robin's altercation in Star Labs. In the book I just showed you, DC Comics Presents issue 26 from 1980. What I like about this book, though, the most is it is the first appearance of Grant Wilson, aka Ravenger, Deathstroke's son, not in costume. And he appeared in the Arrow TV show, and it was the Arrowverse that got me into this fantastic hobby. I loved the first 3 seasons of Arrow. Yeah, it petered off, but it was the Arrow show that got me into this hobby. And then we go from issue 1 all the way up to issue 39. And this one, as you can see, has got staining on it, and is it a beater again? But I only paid 50p for it, and I'll upgrade at some point. This is a Robin key because it's the last appearance of Dick Grayson as Robin before he turns into Nightwing in the Tales of Teen Titans, of course, issue 44. Robin and Kid Flash quit the team in this book. Yeah, pick this up, the local car boot. I love the car boots. They've reopened, and I'm going to be full steam ahead now, going after comic books and my other passion, Kenner original Star Wars vehicles and figures. There's a gold mine down there, the car boots. Moving on, I believe this was just done as an animated couple of movies. We had it as well on the Arrowverse crossover. This is Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 12. A Robin key, because it is the death of Robin in this issue. It is also the death of Anti-Monitor, Dove, Huntress, Clayface, and the character I just spoke about, Green Arrow. It is also the first appearance of Impala in mainstream DC Comics. £3.40 for that one on eBay back in the middle of 2016. I'd like to complete that run at some point. I'd like to do runs on comics, but I just haven't got the room. But I am saving for a man cave, hopefully going to convert the attic at some point, or loft. Let's get into the Robin series itself. And this was the first Robin series that came out in the 90s, I believe 91. And this comes from Chuck Dixon. This is Robin issue 2 of 5. And this is the first appearance of a villain called King Snake, Edmund Durant. And he appeared in one of the Batman animated shows. And as you can see at the bottom, boom, a Brucey bonus. Yes, in October of last year, I went to the Tetbury Comic Con. No comics there really to pick up. But I did meet the cover artist, Brian Boland, and I got 20 books signed by him that day. And I will show at the end the little video of Tetbury Comic Con where you can see Brian. And he was a great guy. We spoke at lengths about various topics. He had family living close by. Excuse me. And he was unaware, believe it or not, that many of the characters he created in the second 80s run of Flash, yeah, he designed the covers for them. They appeared in the Flash TV show. So he's now going to go back and watch those episodes. And you would think he would get some royalties. He didn't even know about it. Okay, so the next volume of Robin Volume 2. We're going to start with issue number 18, again from the 90s. And this is the first appearance of a character called Mouse. Mouse appeared in my DC encyclopedia, and as you know, I love tracking down those first appearances, and I have a great track record for putting those characters onto the screen. £1 for Planet All Stars, December of 2020. And then we move on to issue 24. And I like this book a lot because this is the first cameo appearance of a villain called Lockup, Lyle Bolton. And he actually had an episode fighting against Batman in the Batman animated show. We know how good that was. £1.75 for that one on eBay, back end of 2017. Then we move on to issue 124. And this is the first appearance of one of the iterations of Scarab. And of course, Scarab is to do with Blue Beetle. And this version is Matt Shadid. Pick this up again, back into 2017. Another encyclopedia character. I was thinking this next one should be worth a little bit more. It was around about 20 quid plus at one point, I believe. But like most comics these days, they are coming down in price. This is Robin, issue 126. And this is the issue where Stephanie Brown on the front cover becomes the fourth Robin. And she was formerly known as Spoiler. When I bought a big bundle of books, this one worked out at 94 pence. That was in the Collectomania con of, or Collectomania 27 con of 2022. And the final issue from that single issue run was issue 138. This is the first appearance of a character called the Veteran, Nathan Howe, another encyclopedia character. £1.95 again on eBay, 2017. And the final issue I'm going to show you guys is from that era. It is the annuals. It is annual number 2. It comes from 1993. And this is Robin Annual 2. And the first appearance of the Cyber Rats team. Channel Man, Hack Rat, Mega Biter, Output, and Razor Sharp. It's a Bloodlines Earth Plague tie-in. And the Cyber Rats went on to get their own DC comic series. And I picked this one up for £1.50 in the back end of 2017 at the Birmingham Comic Con. That's it, guys. A lot of these books you'll know about, of course, the bigger books. But there's some fun little ones, like the first appearance of Lockup and King Snake. If you like animated or live action first appearances, just check out some of these books. They often appear on screen. Thanks for your support. Bye for now. Oh, and don't forget, check out my Instagram channel as well. Bye.